Good evening. Today we are going to discuss on outline of the courses, that is basic pneumatic systems. In that we will discuss advantages of pneumatic systems, disadvantages of pneumatic system, application of pneumatic system, general layout, and various elements used in pneumatic system. So first, as per the outline, we will discuss advantages of pneumatic systems. Why we prefer pneumatic systems. The basic advantages of pneumatic system is that in pneumatic system we use air as a fluid medium. So it is very fast in operation because of very low viscosity of compressed air. It can run continuously for long period. It's work better even in hot surrounding. It is very clean and absolutely dust-free surrounding. It is environment friendly. Return line is absent because meter in and meter out systems are present into that. Also, in circuit we provide exhaust systems in a pneumatic system as air is easily available. Leakage of compressed air does not have any problem. If overloaded system is installed, system will start working. So these are all advantages of the pneumatic systems. Now we will discuss about disadvantages of pneumatic systems. Force develop is very less as compared to the hydraulic system because we are using air in pneumatic systems and air cannot produce much pressure as like oil. The compression of air is very costly. Lubrication is required. System is noisy and precise control of the speed is not possible. And for that, we cannot operate double acting cylinder by using pneumatic system. So now we will discuss various applications of pneumatic system. So we can use pneumatic systems in pneumatic tools like drilling machine, nut runner, screwdriver, etc. Packing machines. Then we will use in a material handling like clamps, conveyor, and robotic arm. Mining, automobile. In automobile sector, we use in air brake, air suspension systems, etc. Then in machine tools, we use in pneumatic press, clamps, vices, etc. And in medical and dental equipment like dental chair, operating tables, and dental tools. So we will see the general layout system, which is start basically from the compressors and the fluid which is used as air. And we are aware about that the air are easily available free of cost. So compressed air, which is compressed into a compressors, it is contaminated air. So we'll send it to the air dryer, filter system, regulator, and lubricator system because hot air it depends on the seasonal air. So we need to provide this filter, regulator, and lubricator to avoid the dust particle, remove the moistures into that. So based on that, we provide the FRA unit in a pneumatic system. Then the valve which control flow directions as well as flow. Then regulators and double acting. So as discussed, this pneumatic system which consists of compressor, air receiving tank, FRA unit, various valve, cylinder, and lastly the return line called muffler or silencer. So that is in exhaust. So now we will discuss about one by one various elements and its function which is used in a pneumatic system. So firstly that is a compressor. So how we will select the compressor, that is the selection criteria for the air compressor. This is general diagrams of the compressor where the crank is provided which is rotated at 360, and based on that crank mechanism the piston will move towards and forward its motion. So average air consumption capacity should be 2 to 3 times of the average air. Then receiver capacity, that is volume of the receiver tank, is greater than the volume is compressed in a 1 minute. Then power supply system, configurations and various component accessories like power switch, relay, thermostat, pressure gauges and drain plug. Then important considerations of the air receiving tank. So what are the requirement of the air handling unit, we can say, or receiver tank. So receiver tank must be sufficiently large so that large amount of air we can store into. So as symbolically we can see that air receiver is shown like that. It consists of water drain lab, pressure gauge, air inlet system, valve and pressure vessel. So first important considerations in air receiver tank is receiver tank must be sufficiently large. Receiver tank must be sufficiently strong to withstand pressure. Receiver tank must have important accessories: pressure relief valve, drain valve, pressure gauge, temperature gauges, etc. to check the temperatures of that oil which is in the vessel. And the capacity of the receiver is atmospheric pressure. So this is called FRA unit. F stands for filter, regulator and lubricators. So we can see symbolically and simplified symbol of FRA unit. So if in filter and lubricators, we see both the construction wise are similar. Some slight changes into the filter and lubricator. And this regulator is nothing but a pressure control valve where we can control the pressure which is provided. So this air filter, which consists of plastic bowl, baffle plate, filter elements and the deflector. And this air regulator is nothing but a pressure regulator valve. It consists of spring, inlet and outlet, poppet system, diaphragm, vent hole, mainspring and adjusting screw as per the requirements of consumer code. So why we use air filter in a pneumatic system? Because air is a major part which is used in a pneumatic system. So air filter and water trap is used to prevent any solid contamination from entering into the system, condense and remove water vapor that is present in the compressed air. The filter cartridge is made of sintered brass. The air entering filter swirls around due to the deflector foam. The centrifugal action is caused and remove the contaminations, and baffle plate is provided to prevent the turbulent air from the splashing of water into the filter cartridge. So to remove the contamination, we use air filter into the system. Now the pressure regulator, as word suggests regulator, here we can regulate the pressure. Lubricators, because of the hot oil and hot air enter into the system, we are supposed to lubricate the oil before entering into the another device, or then various valve which is used. So valve are generally specified on the basis of spool and seat. Here we can see the spool type construction, and here we can see the seat type construction. So based on that, it's again classified as 2 by 2, 3 by 2, 4 by 3, like this. So we can read this DCV. So this 2 square means 2 positions. So symbolically 2 by 2 means 2 square. So one is for the pole and another is for the position. So these are the some examples. Thank you. Thank you very much.